Big Dog, Big Daddy. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
And that's the first out. Ready once again, Dante Ferris. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Stepping in, Luis Castro, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Luis Castro.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man. Digging in, Felipe Santana, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's what you call flirting with disaster right there. Tying run on third, winning run on second, but that's where they stay. Hangs on to get the save. That's all that matters.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Tacoma jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Dan Altavilla claims the win out of the pen, his first. Mike Morin closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the. So coming to the plate, Big Dog, Big Daddy. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Ground ball left side. And there's their first hit of the game. Digging in, Kirby Carrington. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Right fielder, Kirby Carrington.
Now a snap throw to first. Runner back safely. Nobody out, runner on first. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Saito shading to his right. 1 down. Into the box now, Dante Ferris, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ferris.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more. In now, Victor Rivera. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Tries to dump this one out to left. And 1 gone. At the plate, Akira Saito. He flew out in his last at-bat. Something has to give. Here's the payoff. Hard on the ground toward short. Big Daddy takes. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Big Dog, Big Daddy will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Santana is right there, one down. Standing in, Big Dog, Big Daddy.
Number 69.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just missed with a breaking ball.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. Huerta at third. Stanley on second. Franco at first. One gone. Bouncer up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. Digging in once again, Akira Saito. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This thing's far from over. We're moving into the back end of this game. Only down 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throw on to first in time. Next will be the designated hitter, Travis West. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no
pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Tacoma Rainiers jumped ahead in the now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the two. Lou Zavala, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, take a look at this lineup. It fires.
Coming to the plate now, Rocky Bailey, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 1-1 is line to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, and this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time, so they're off to a flying start.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors. Now at the plate, Chad Waller. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Gets back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now batting, Newton Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rodriguez.
0-1, here it comes. On the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left.
Now batting.
Now at the plate,
Number
Big Dog,
69.
Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Got him to go down swinging there. Damian Huerta is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
The 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Now in the box, Darryl Stanley. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Stanley.
Now both runners on the move. Hit toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. Digging in and looking for more. Big Dog Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Mobley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Preston Burke, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
What this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Striding in once again, Big Dog Big Daddy. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 69.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
The batter, number 6.
Striding forward now is the DH, Damian Huerta, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Spin and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's out number 2. Striding into the box, Darryl Stanley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And the runner's coming home. And he struck him out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1. Striding in, Big Dog Big Daddy. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The New Orleans Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Game 1 here in the month of August between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the Tacoma Rainiers. It's baseball on the Andrew Moore, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Now the 1-0 is a changeup offered at and missed. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to center field. Verdugo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Tyler Saladino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 0-1 on its way. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Big Dog, Big Daddy, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!